thought that all the entries were absolutely excellent. And it was interesting that the two that we chose, both of them were very sustainable projects. The one in India used natural materials in India and was all passively cooled and lead platinum. And the other project that we chose is the in Singapore project, which is also very sustainable. And it was a unique project, so both of them deserve to win.
I think I'd have both dealt with the sites as well, because with this one here, they've got the, is it 215% green space that they've created based on what they had to start with, which in the middle of a city is a really nice move. And again with this one, sort of using space that they've been given, which is a very tight space, and creating something really quite beautiful and experiential, which again is very sustainable.
This could be replicated throughout areas, that are struggling in terms of poverty. Historical, but in India or lots of places. Whereas that is, it's in a way glitzy, but it's replicable in global cities where all these people are moving from to live. So I think they're both very valid, both great projects.
I think there's lots of similarities between both in terms of how they've blended into the city or town or the landscape. And there's like a golden thread between the two, but the budgets would have been hugely different on either one. And they both sort of mirror the landscape and the country and the continents that they're in. Singapore is very sort of lush and humid, and parts of it are. And the one that we chose, project there, represents that. India is very dry, very arid, and the project there represents that. And in terms of how they heat and cool and sustain those buildings, they've almost taken the landscape and the area that they sit in to have those buildings function.